Exciting news on the VPN front when it comes to the Google 7 Pro. It was announced during the launch event for the Pixel 7 that it's going to get the free VPN service. What is a VPN, you might ask? Virtual Private Network. So what that means is basically when your data comes to your phone, is transmitted back and forth, you're logging into things, you're accessing websites, there's a constant stream of your data that bounces back and forth. What the VPN does is it helps scrub that, make it anonymous, and it sends it through basically a secure tunnel on Google's own servers that make it where your data is basically anonymous. It's something that doesn't have your data, your personal information associated with it, and it can't figure out where your data is coming from. So a lot of times it redirects it, it sends it through other places. It's a lot of really cool stuff that happens on the back end that helps keep your data protected, helps keep your information protected, helps keep you protected. A lot of times that stuff, whenever you're sending information from your phone, it can be intercepted in transit, going from one location to the other. It can be monitored, it can be scrubbed, it can be observed, all sorts of different things that you don't want to happen. The only thing that I wish it had the availability for is to change what country that your information was coming from, because that's kind of a nice workaround you get. A lot of times you go to another country, another place, and let's say like HBO Max isn't supported. And I ran into this problem when I was in Morocco a few months ago. HBO Max wouldn't work over there. So if I had a different VPN, I could have set it up and said, oh, I'm in Texas or wherever. It would reroute my data through there, and then it would allow it to work. And that's something that's a very popular thing for people to use VPNs for. However, that's not something available through Google, but it's really nice to have this extra added level of protection and security for your data and your privacy built straight into the phone. And this isn't something you have to pay for. Now, this has been around for a while, the Google VPN. It's not a new thing. It's been available with the Google One account. If you pay for that subscription, you got all that stuff. So that's something that's nice, but you get it for free with the Pixel 7, the Pixel 7 Pro. The important thing also I wanted to mention is there's actually kind of a date, at least a time frame. They're saying it's going to be available in December. Now, that's a nice thing to know, because when they had the announcement, they said later on this year, and now we know it's going to be available in December. My guess is probably whenever they drop the December patch, which should be the first Monday of December. I haven't looked far enough ahead to see that, so I'll look it up while I'm here on the camera with you guys. So we look at December. The first Monday of December is the 5th. So I'm hoping that December 5th, we will have this VPN stuff available for the Pixel 7 and the 7 Pro. That'll be great. So this is a nice thing. You're going to have it added on top. It's kind of like a cherry on top of the cake or your dessert that you get to have for free. It's built in, and that should make things simple. A lot of people have subscriptions already for VPNs, and this way you don't have to pay for it anymore. Again, it's not the best or the most robust VPN that's out there, but it's better than nothing. It helps secure your data, and it also, that's really nice, is even though you're going through Google, you're using your Google phone, it's going through Google servers to transmit and encrypt the data and all that good stuff, it doesn't associate it with your apps or your Google account information. So even Google, while they're passing this stuff around and they're securing it for you, making sure that it's not associated with your data is really important too, not associated with your accounts. So it's secure, it's private, and that's what it stands for, Virtual Private Network. So this is basically just you're accessing stuff on the internet, and you're basically as anonymous as you can possibly be, and you have all your stuff that's identity free whenever you're transmitting data back and forth. So that's great. It's great for you, it's great for your phone, it's great for all your security and all those great things, and it's free. Free. Free 99 is the best whenever it comes to anything, because you don't got to pay for it. So, of course, you can still use other stuff if you want, but at least this is a nice option. And it's an option that I think is good for people, because a lot of folks don't go out and pay for VPNs. They don't want to pay for it. They don't want to have to turn it on and off all the time. They don't want to have to add it onto their phone. This is all built in. It's into the DNA of the software of your phone, and it should work well. Now, I'm looking forward to testing this out myself to see how well it works. I haven't used the Google VPN before. I don't pay for their Google One plan and all that stuff. I don't pay for the extra niceties that you can get there. But this is just one extra added thing I'm really excited about. And one of the things that really piqued my interest when they had the launch event for the Pixel 7, because I like the idea of it. I like how it's built in. I like how you don't have to do any extra stuff to get access to it. And it should natively just work. I'm sure there's an on and off switch for it, which you can turn on and off. And hopefully it doesn't cause any local network issues or other things when you're trying to stream stuff. I know sometimes I've used VPNs and proxy stuff like that in the past, especially when I was in other countries. Sometimes it can cause issues with certain connections and data, but I think that since this is Google, it's probably going to be pretty good to go and shouldn't have too many issues or things to worry about. It should just give you a nice, unimpeded experience. And since it's using Google servers, it should be nice and quick too. A lot of times whenever you're dealing with VPNs, it's going and being processed to another server, it's being bounced around somewhere else. It could possibly slow your connection and your data and things like that. This should be nice and efficient and straight pipe through so you don't have any issues. But it allows you to browse and stream and download, all with that nice peace of mind that your data and your information is secure and protected. And it also helps protect from eavesdroppers and hackers and things like that when you're on other Wi-Fi networks that you're not normally used to being on. So lots of great benefits here. I think it'll be really good for people who are on the Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro. I hope that this is something that we get moving forward with all the Pixel phones. I don't think they're going to retroact that and apply it to older phones, but I think that this will be a nice benefit moving forward. And it's great. I'm looking forward to it. So that's all I got. If you have any questions or comments, then please go down in the comment section. I will get back with you. If you enjoyed this video, if you found this helpful, then please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.